friends, the adventure is going to begin tomorrow on old Beatrice here. She's made it so far. Kind of. I was looking at the rearview mirror and I saw it like flopping around back there. I was like, that's probably not good. Dustin still got his bike in a big black bag, came off of the airline. So we're going to see if we can put it all together because we're starting the big ride tomorrow. Oh,
Sweet.
what do you think of that?
Is your seat adjustable?
Not really.
Okay, good. So I obviously haven't even. I'm assuming there's supposed to be like one or two other things in there. We'll see that. Oh, they rewrapped this thing too. You had to go in the whole. Come on, guys.
Wow.
I put a lot of time into
Look,
this.
wait, we see. There's the first glimpse of her. The first.
Like a dinosaur.
Ender.
Boom. Yeah.
Oh my.
This is great. At least two wheels.
You got two.
Makes it
how
a
many? How many are you supposed
bicycle.
to have again?
Bicycle.
Oh yeah. What else you got in here?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably should have one on both sides actually, but you know what most people say when you bring up stuff like this? They say, like, why would you want to do that? Or like, that's really stupid. Or don't you have better things to do? Like, one way or another, this bike is going to ride down my driveway.
Which side do we want to take off?
I don't know. Let's put it on flat ground up here, maybe.
Why are you laughing,
Put the
babe?
box down. It's just so ridiculous that we're gonna ride these bikes
Yeah, it
as
is.
far as we're gonna ride them.
I think I hear rust coming off.
Oh wow, that is jiggly now.
All right, believe it or not, upon assembling a 1960, what is it?
63.
63 bicycle that's been semi-neglected for the past few decades. We're running into a couple of minor issues before we set off on our big ride. Show me the pedal real quick. What's going on with that? Give that.
She's a little loose.
She's a little bit loose, and it wiggles in both directions. So when you pedal the thing, it kind of clunks, and I assume it's going to get much worse over the course of 130 plus miles.
Every rotation, it's like a clunk,
Yeah.
clunk. You can feel it. Your foot will like.
Yeah.
It's like a little.
It'll fall.
Like, yeah, a little drop.
So what you got a plan? What are we gonna do?
Well, hopefully we have Casey looking to see if one of the neighbors has a welder, and if he does, we'll just tack weld here down at the bottom. So this is, you can see it's jiggling on here. So this is kind of it's a worn metal part on a metal part. So hopefully we can just put a tack weld right there. Drink.
Permanent.
Yeah.
Your bike's getting held together with zip ties, welded it.
You wait. This is a beauty. This is
fantastic.
This is a beauty. And you would think that you were supposed to cut these tips off.
No.
It's an aerodynamic
Yeah.
thing. Honestly, there's one thing that scares the hell out of me the most. Can you want to guess what it is?
What's that? I have no idea.
It's cars, man.
Cars,
I am
yes.
so scared about cars.
Yeah, people suck.
And
we're putting our faith in humanity here, because we're riding a long ways, and I mean, there's so many cars that are going to pass us, and we're trusting them that they're not going to hit us.
And I just talked to the sheriff of the town.
Yeah.
And we legally have to drive with the traffic.
Have to.
And in most of these, I mean, from this area at least, I don't know any further up towards your place, but from this area on, these are like they're nice asphalt roads, but there's no shoulder. There's no shoulder.
Nope.
So you
get the white line, and that's it.
We're driving in, and this is Georgia. This is hilly, and there's turns, and there's guys in big trucks who are tired, and they're all just getting off work.
People on their phones.
And they're on their phones, and so yeah, they're coming around a turn, and there's two dudes on some 60s cruiser bikes going 12 miles. Well, that would be ambitious.
8 miles an hour.
8 miles an hour on a 65. Yeah, that's what scares me the most.
Yeah. And our route is not perfectly selected out. Like, I drove one of the routes today, drove down here, and it's a way. It's a way. We could go that way, but the last 50 miles or so is going to be like absolute brutal. I mean, straight up a mountain, really, really tough. And then down the other side, the problem is that our brakes are very limited. Like, the coaster brakes on these bikes are not designed for like big hills. I mean, they stop you on flat ground, no problem. But if you're riding them for a significant amount of time, like 30 seconds or even longer on some of these hills, they get so hot, they just kind of stop working and they might lock up on you, which is less than ideal. So,
about that.
With all that said, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
I'm raw dogging it over here, and he's gel seating it.
And pink horn in it.
He's got blinky lights, gel seats, horns, new wheels. You're really outdoing me here.
He's
I don't know how I feel
jealous.
about that. I don't know if I appreciate what you're doing to me.
Coming into your town.
Showing me up in front of my friends, making me look stupid.
You watching? Mm-hmm. You watching? Mm-hmm. Okay. What was that question you had again?
Hey Dustin, are you gonna carry all your gear in that?
What did you say?
Oh, yeah.
What? Expandable saddlebags? That is so cool. Man, I'm jealous. Yeah. I'm a little bit jealous. Yeah. So you bought 6 and this is the one you...
Oh, this was the one.
Of course it was. Look at it. These bikes are the worst bikes that we could possibly choose.
How far is the beach?
Really far. I don't know. Actually, if we... Hear me out.
Uh-oh. Change of plans.
Just last minute change of plans. What if we just went east until we hit the beach? Would that be more fun?
It seems more appropriate, to be honest.
It'd be downhill. You look awesome. It's a bad idea. What do you got there, Dustin?
Oh, this my
Yeah,
helmet?
yeah. What are you hiding there?
Oh, it's just in my back pocket. This EDC helmet.
Looks like a space helmet.
It does.
Should we test it?
Nothing. Nothing.
Couldn't even feel it.
No. What happened? I saw your hand move, but it's peripheral.
Look how cool you are. I mean, everything about what you're doing is so good. Hope that doesn't happen while you're wearing it.
Yep.
Only a both of your cars
That's
got it
very
from-
interesting.
Right there.
See this?
Right. Oh, yeah, I see that.
So if we could just weld this to that shaft, problem solved.
Alright? Yeah, she's never really gone through anything like this. You know, we've covered pretty stock. This is gonna be the first time that, yeah, she's had a surgical procedure done.
So we're gonna try to weld that up right here, and we've got the man with a plan. It's gonna fix it up and get rid of our high-speed wobble here.
It ain't going nowhere. Oh, dude.
Anything else need to be welded up? Hit the horn.
She's so smooth.
Yeah?
I could go at least 150 miles on this. Oh, that's
What's rubbing back here?
Huh?
Something's rubbing back here.
It could be like a lot of things. There's a lot.
Don't worry about that. Like this. Like right here. And I live right here. We are here. So we could either go this way, which is the most direct route, but crazy steep at the end, or we kind of do this and this, and it's not nearly as crazy. You understand? Like, but this is gonna be further.
Yeah.
So further distance, but this, like, I'm telling you, like 10, 15 miles of this right here will take us all day. Like, no question, all day long of walking the bikes up this crazy steep mountain. It's called Blood Mountain. Is one of the highest peaks in Georgia. It's really up there.
Protect their loved ones while they're away. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Journey begins right now, guys. So we're heading out from Watkinsville, Georgia, right here, just south of Watkinsville, Georgia. We're riding to Watkinsville. We're gonna get a cup of coffee at our buddy Casey's place, and then continue on from there. All right, let's do it. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be something. My butt hurts a little sore. Thoughts so far? We're like maybe 2 miles in. The quads?
Quads have something to say.
What's making that sound?
That weld came undone.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
No way.
It's definitely doing the thing.
Is it?
Yeah.
No way. Want to stop and check it out real quick? It sure did.
Yeah. Both of them. I'm just wondering if the sheriff,
We're 7 miles from town.
if there's a chance the sheriff can get a hold of his brother and still fix this booger.
Let's try this one more time.
Heck yeah. We'll get it nailed down.
So we want some wire. Now we're doing TIG.
Hello, friend. Historically speaking, it's always been kind of a thing where you make camp, you stop early into the adventure, early into the journey. So if you forgot something, something wasn't working, something broke, it was easy to get it replaced, repaired, whatever. So that's essentially what we're doing. Yeah, that's a good kitty. All right, so we're getting the bike fixed, and then we're going to get dropped off where we got picked up so we can continue on, not cheating it. Here at the outpost in Watkinsville, and we're supposed to be getting a cup of coffee from a buddy that owns this establishment, but as you can see,
Open on Sundays for bicyclists.
how dare they? I mean, I felt pretty good about the first 9.
Yeah. Strong first, 5%?
Yeah. Yeah. We just do that again, and then
Again.
and then
Times
one more time, and
20.
and just I can do that 20 more times.
We're under a severe thunderstorm watch.
Nice. No, it's pretty good.
Excellent.
Already wet, about to get a lot wetter.
Burning down.
Y'all, come on in.
So we're here at the outpost in Watkinsville, Georgia, anxiously awaiting our cup of joe. And this is the man with the plan.
Welcome, welcome.
Casey, introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Casey with Georgia Bushcraft and Outpost Oconee, and welcome to the store. Jason, I hope you and Dustin have a safe trip today. Our Bushcraft coffee will get you there safely, though.
Yes, it will.
So, hope you brought a surgical, what do you call it, where you put it in your veins, the appropriate term there?
IV?
IV.
Yeah, of caffeine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We're going to get it rolling.
That sounds pretty good.
There, you want to sell our newspaper? Yeah.
Well, you know what? You could, you got tap?
I don't need any money.
Did you?
You're good.
What are these little LED lights? Yeah, they're little lights.
Okay. You got enough light?
I do. I have one.
It's a good omen.
Yeah, good open that y'all are gonna stream that.
Is it,
Down there off of Snow's Mill Road, the wedding venue.
Yeah.
Dad gave it to him.
What?
No shit.
It's pretty good right now. We'll
It'll be
see.
great.
They cooled us off yesterday.
Yep.
You guys got everything.
I gotta get me a freaking
Figure it out. All right, y'all.
JW.
Victory! Victory is ours! Whew, it's getting warm. You see the sweat on my face? It just stormed and the sun came out, and when that happens in Georgia, humidity is like 1,000,000%, which is nice. You doing good, man?
Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I feel good, like I feel real good actually.
How's the quaddies?
Fine, like I feel fine.
Not even burning?
No, not yet. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Yeah, I mean, I'm pedaling up a hill, but
Yeah, I've been trying to just protect them a little bit. There's plenty more to go.
oh yeah. So let's, like, seriously, we need to really pace ourselves and not be stupid. Like if we get to a steep hill and we're like dying, just
Yeah.
walk. Like
Yeah.
don't be dumb, you know.
Yeah.
Because that's how the cramping is going to start if we... Wanna try that?
Yeah.
So luckily there's a sidewalk here. I mean, because there's a ton of traffic on this road, which is super lame. But soon enough, I think we'll be able to get off of these major roads and get on a tiny little backcountry road soon enough. But I got to catch up to Dusty. He's extra speedy. Dustin ran off the curb a couple times now, off the sidewalk, and one time he about wiped out. I had to lock up the back brake to skid sideways a little bit to keep from running over him. But he saved it. He didn't crash. He's like a cat, this one. So we're currently walking up a hill, which is the first of many that we'll be walking. So I think it's pretty important, based on previous experience, to not hit that wall, you know, where your legs just can't go anymore. If you hit the wall multiple times a day, that's when the cramping starts, and if that starts to happen, then we're pretty much stuck until it alleviates itself. But trying to avoid that, so just being smart and walking up hills, the steeper hills at least. How you doing?
Doing good.
Any thoughts?
No, it feels good to walk, like you were saying.
Yeah.
It feels good to
Stretch my feet out a little.
Different foot muscles, different leg muscles.
Yeah. Yeah. Doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're 30 mile-ish, maybe a little above that.
I think more. I think we're probably at 35. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Haven't checked it in a while, but
Good.
I guess 35.
We're doing good.
If we could hit 50 miles,
I think we'll definitely hit 50
that's
miles.
a big day.
If we hit 50 and we're doing okay,
Yeah.
I like to shoot for like 60.
Ooh.
We kind of have to.
We kind of have to, because the last 50 is way harder.
Yeah, we have to kind of make up the miles the first 2
coming.
days.
Yeah, because the last 50 is going to be really tough. Like a lot of walking, probably. Really slow going miles. Like we're probably averaging 10 miles per hour now.
Yeah.
But that's going to slow down significantly on the last day. All right, we got a downhill though. Let's ride this baby.
Go.
The downhill is just free miles. Just free miles. Stopping in the grocery store, get some chow, beverages and whatnot. I don't want that. How about I do this?
Did you put some Mountain Rush in there?
I don't want that.
Maybe the apples I'm carrying, or the jar of glass honey.
All of you ultralighters out there, I think would approve of all these things. This is my favorite. That's like a pound of pickle right there.
I have like no clothes, no shelter really. I have everything ultralight, but the food, it was like 16 ounces of pickle with juice.
I think you should eat that.
I'm gonna try.
Are you gonna drink the juice?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. There's very rarely a time I'm not in a mood for pickles, and for some reason I'm not in a mood for pickles.
Huh?
I'm concerned, Jason. I think this is the first
You may be dying.
signs of a stroke.
That is a nasty looking pickle.
I wonder if it's still crunchy. How can it...
It's like squishy and gross and warm.
That is warm.
So, walk me through what's happening right now.
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's not for you because you know what's going on. As a trained professional, you obviously know that I'm the fasciitis medialis is getting rubbed out via this
Aquatic
tubular
tubular.
aquatic Ancient Greek technique. It's how the Greeks used to run marathons.
That's how they did it?
Yeah.
If you were wondering, this doesn't look strange at all.
It's totally. It's literally out of Publix in public. Couldn't get more public.
One, two, three. More stop signs and then our turns after that. I don't know what the best way out of here is, but figure it out.
Out.
Oh wait. Wow. Don't crash, please. This one would have been a burner to ride it. All right, so we're maybe 5 miles outside of a bigger town, and there's a lake right after the town. It's getting a little bit late. It's like 6 p.m. So if we can push through the town, and then maybe camp out by the lake or something, that would be awesome. We got to turn on industrial. We're at mile 55-ish. We're doing really well, I think. All things considered.
Yeah.
The beasts, the machines, the ladies are doing great. We haven't had a single issue as of yet. No hiccups since the very beginning, right?
Yeah, we got it out of our system.
That's right.
First like 2 miles.
Right. Yeah. The first, like
4 or
before
5
we even
miles.
made it to Watkinsville, the town. That's when we had all of our hiccups, and we got all those worked out. I think we're doing really well. Like my body feels good. Like my legs are definitely tired and a little bit, like not quite crampy yet, but getting there. I can definitely feel it. If I was to push it up some of these bigger hills, I'd probably get a cramp in my quads.
Yeah.
So we're being smart. We're walking up some of the steeper parts of the hills, but we're just plodding along on these ancient bicycles. The accumulated age, combined age would be like 150 or something. I don't know. Really old bikes, but they're still doing the things. So plan is to get through town and then probably start
Gainesville.
looking. Yeah, get out of town. You don't want to camp in Gainesville. Preferably, and then try to find a spot that we can tuck off the side of the road somewhere, preferably out by the lake, and go for a swim or something. Yeah, that'd be really cool. First glimpse of the mountains that we're heading towards. Way off in the distance there. That's what we're going to. Those look like the Rockies. Are those snow-capped? Even like the little gentle hills like this one are pretty tough. I mean, this is even, like, on camera it probably doesn't even look like a hill. It looks like flat ground, but you really feel it on these bikes. So that, my friends, is gonna be a real hoot. Getting pretty late. And we definitely don't want to be riding at night because it's dangerous enough as is. So what we've done is we made it to the lake. And the lakes around here oftentimes have a lot of TVA, national forest land around them. And you can camp on them pretty easy. And I feel like that's where we're at. But we're going to go scope it out. So we just tucked off the road. And now we're going to investigate our first camp spot. Oh, yeah, that's good. How's it feel?
Good on the sore legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the cool water on my steamy legs. It's cool in these baby. When I first got in, it went.
So I like a super simple camp. I've got my sleep pad here, my thermarest. I've got a poncho, a bivy bag, and then a homemade sleeping bag made out of a fleece blanket. So here's my typical hobo setup right there. I mean, I've just got my poncho, which is my go-to shelter for pretty much year-round use. I've got the SOL breathable bivy, not the one that doesn't breathe. Definitely want the ones that breathe. I've got my thermarest pad, very lightweight, simple, durable. It's gonna do the job. Here's my spare dry clothes. I've got long johns in here, long sleeve shirt, long pants, like just basically thermal underwear. I know it's dark, guys. I'm doing the best I can. I guess I could maybe turn on the light. There we go. I've got some wool socks to sleep in. I've got a puffy jacket if it should get cold, but I don't think it's gonna get that chilly tonight. A wool hat given to me by my buddy Ruben. Pretty excited about that, trying that out for the first time. And then I think that's pretty much it right there. That's my setup. Oh, then this is my fleece blanket that I sewed up the toe box, sewed up the end so my feet stay covered up in the bottom of the bivy bag there. So I'm set. And if I don't use my clothes tonight, if I don't need some of those, like the puffy jacket, I'll just use it for a pillow. I like suspending the center of my poncho right here by the hood. Not only does it give me a little bit more room, it also breaks up the outline of my shelter just a little bit. I mean, I can obviously do more if I was interested in doing that, concealing it a bit more, but it breaks up that outline just a little bit with the natural foliage around. So that is how I'm gonna spend the night. All right, friends, at our hobo camp, we've got sardines on the menu. We've got some chips that we picked up. What are these? Salt and vinegar chips. That's gonna be good to go with the sardines. And then this is super heavy.
Yeah, dude, those are, how many pounds do you think that is?
You've been toting around it.
How much do you think that weighs?
Man, I bet that's over 5 for sure.
Oh, easily, dude. It's got to be over 5 pounds.
I would say closer to 10. Like, I'd say 7 pounds.
I was going to go with 7 or 8, yeah.
What you got here? Let's eat some of it.
Yeah, please, lighten the load.
All right. So that's our dinner time. Pretty cool spot we've got up here on this little finger that comes down and kind of drops off into the lake. Pretty awesome little spot. We're far enough away from the road where it's not obnoxiously loud, but close enough where in the morning we're just gonna like be back on the road in the jiffy and be on the way. We got big miles to cover tomorrow. I'd like the last day to be like, that's all we gotta do in one more day. That's what I'd like to see. So hopefully we can get another 50-60 miles tomorrow at least, and then we'll be sitting pretty for the third day. But only time's gonna be able to tell that, so who knows what's gonna happen between now and then. Flat tires and, you know, broken bodies. Who knows what's gonna happen, so we'll see. But Dustin is up here. You can't see it because he's all super sneaky stealth mode, but he's just got a simple tarp with a sleep pad. So basically the same thing I got going on, just he's not using a poncho, he's using a little tarp. What is it, the
T60.
T60 from Coal Cracker Bushcraft is what he uses. It's super light. I mean, it's crazy light. packs down really small.
Like half a Coke can.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool solution for like a minimalist ultralight tarp. I feel probably the most free when I'm doing things like this because there's no restrictions. Like I don't really have any place particular I have to be at any certain time. I can kind of, we're a little bit on a timeline, but not like crazy. And I just kind of go where I want. I'm free to move and roam and, stop when I want to and camp where I want to. And the hobo lifestyle is kind of appealing in a lot of ways. But I want to know what your thoughts are on that.
The only thing that is an issue is that I found more recently is having internet on your phone.
Yeah.
And being accessible.
Yeah.
That's killed it a little bit for me. Fortunately, people know that they can't get a hold of me very easily, so I just don't get texts a lot especially when they know I'm out doing something.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like when I went to the Amazon and it was like a float plane in for like an hour and a half, and a float plane into a tributary of the Amazon. Is that a tributary? Whatever, like a little offshoot of the Amazon River.
Yeah.
We were out there, and the guy had Skynet, and we watched
You called it Skynet.
What is it?
Starlink.
Oh, Starlink. I think Freudian slip on
Yeah,
that
I
thing.
think that you're not the only one that's ever done that. Somebody else is calling it Skynet. That's from Terminator, right? But yeah, it might as well be the same thing. Who knows?
Yeah.
One day AI is gonna take over.
So we watched, we were out there and we watched the UT football game, and it was just weird.
Yeah.
It was weird to have accessibility, full internet,
Right.
when you're so far remote. So
Yeah.
other than that, I agree.
But we're not remote here. I mean, we're like this. Like the city is like right there. Yeah.
I just mean when you're doing something, when you're out doing something, especially when you have a little mission like this.
Yeah.
Then yeah, you have a small goal. All of the things that you're usually worried about, you can't do anything about it.
Right.
And so life gets simplified.
So much simpler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what am I gonna eat? Where am I gonna sleep?
Yeah.
I'm thirsty. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, man. Yeah, this is great. I have enjoyed the ride so far. It's been, not terribly hard. I mean, it's difficult, of course, but it's not, crazy difficult. It's been tolerable, I would say. But we'll see how we feel in the morning. I would guess we'll probably be a little sore tomorrow. Butts will be a little sore getting on the bikes again, but probably work that loose in the first hour or so and then be okay. It's my guess. But we'll see how our bodies hold up tomorrow. The bikes are doing really good, fortunately.
Oh, yeah.
No issues there, except for the first couple issues. Once we got that dialed in, we're good to go. So I think it's going to be down to our bodies holding up, and hopefully nothing goes awry there. But so far, so good. So far, so good.
So far, so great.
Cool, man. Hobo camp. Oh yeah. Where's your
Oh man, had to shave the weight.
your harmonica?
It was an apple or a harmonica.
It was just 2 jars of honey, some sausages, or a harmonica. Dang it! Dang, we would have been really looking cool with the harmonica being played right now. These pads, man, I tell you what, I like the inflatable pads a lot. I mean, it's hard to beat them for comfort, and they're lightweight. They're really comfortable. They're super warm in the wintertime. At least the new ones are, the modern ones. But eventually they're gonna go flat. It's inevitable, especially if you're hard on them. I don't take care of my stuff that I abuse most of my stuff pretty hard, and I expect it to kind of hold up. And these things, I mean, I've had this one for, good grief, I don't know, at least 5 years. I'd say longer than that. And I've slept on it a lot of nights and drug it through the bushes and the weeds and the briars and slept on rocks and all the things and sat on it and, strapped it to 84-year-old bicycles, and it's still going strong, and I never have to worry about it getting flat. Is it as comfortable as the inflatable ones? No, but I guess the reliability factor is more important to me.
I had several sticks go through mine the last 2 days, and I was kind of testing this out. I'm usually not a foam guy, but Ruben talked me into it. I was consulting with Ruben, and he was like, go with the, you don't want an incident on the road. You don't want to have, because it might happen. And if you, those inflatable ones, if they go, if you pop them, you're gonna have to repair it. It's the whole thing. So don't take the risk.
Yeah.
Go with the foam because it's gonna work for you.
Yeah.
And I'll be
They're just bulky. That's the
they're
the only
bulky.
downside, really.
Yeah, but light. Actually,
Yeah,
really light. They're just big.
Lighter than the inflatable ones.
Yeah. And I had stick stab like 2 inches outside when I put it down and I wasn't watching exactly. Well, it was weird. The sticks just kind of like popped up, little punji sticks, and I had 2 sticks that were like sticking through.
Yeah.
One night, one stick sticking through, and the other night
But
I was able
it
to
doesn't
poke it
even
back through, but it
matter.
didn't
Yeah.
matter. No.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, you try that. You have to be really careful with the inflatable ones. You got to clear your area really good, and this usually it's a good idea to put something down like a ground cloth of some sort, protective barrier underneath it, or put it inside of a bivy bag or something like that. But then you got to carry another piece of kit, and it's like, I don't know. They're awesome, but they're awesome until they're not. Good night. Oh my God.